Hi, my name is Agness Mumba Wilkins. I would like to share with you my thinking around the notion of investing in women. I'll particularly pay attention to aspect of investing in young women. Of course, I'm a scholar of youth sexuality, of gender and youth sexuality, with particular interest in the Zambian context. And for me, when I think about investing in women, more specifically young women and youth in general, it brings me back to issues of contextualizing. For example, when I look at the Zambian context, currently a lot of young people are going through a lot of economic difficulties. More and more young people, we sang as people that are educationalists that had for a long time been, lobbying for gender equality. We have seen a lot of our young women actually, competing favorably and doing even better than men in particular in certain provinces in terms of quality performance, in terms of accessing, university education. But we are seeing a very sad pattern, even when so much investment, both local as well as donor funds, have gone into empowering young people with education. Most of our young people are completing their university college education, some even at the basic levels of secondary education, and unfortunately, they are not able to find something to do in terms of economic emancipation. As a result, we are seeing a growing youth unemployment bulge and lack of ideal skills, even for young people to go into entrepreneurship or other business ventures. With the fluctuating of our currency, youth are really finding it very, very difficult to navigate the harsh economic reality that is currently prevailing, not only in Zambia, but across the region and including in other global north contexts. So really, I think this is, for me, I think it's a call to young people to start questioning the power structures that are keeping these divides, where some youths are privileged and they're able to break through, the cycles of poverty. Of course, some of them, it's because they were born into these, their class. Our society is a class society. If you're born in the middle class, upper class, such young people, it's very easy for them to navigate through the economic hurdles and through the connections that may be there, whether it's in employment or in business, they easily thrive. But majority of over 60% of young people, young women that have no such connections, really they're facing the economic troubles. They are living in very, very, precarious, life situation. Some of them are living in severe poverty. So for me, I think it's time for youths to wake up, for young women to wake up, to form groups of solidarity where you start, speaking and demanding those rights to equal economic opportunities, to equal social, political, or opportunities, to any platform that is going to empower you, that is going to, unleash that potential through the investment that has already been done, or given to you over the years. How do we hold duty bearers accountable to ensure that they put in place the right infrastructure where we can anchor. We can use those infrastructure as handles for us to thrive economically, for us to invest in our businesses, for our businesses to thrive, for us that are into entrepreneurship, whether it's in agriculture, whatever aspect of economic life that we are looking at, that can help us to thrive economically. So the power is in you, young people. Nobody will come for you. Nobody. You have to rescue yourselves. You have to mobilize your own voices. Clearly, as the adults have failed you over the years, it's time for us to support you, the young people, the young women, to rise and demand for that voice on the table of decision making. The time for adults looking at you, young women, young men, as empty vessels for adults to make decisions for you is over. Look at other countries. We have other countries where young people now, the youths are leading. Youths are becoming president. So it is actually a call for you, the young people, to look for many other opportunities that are there. But it starts with standing in solidarity. Put away your differences, whether it's gender differences, social background, differences, academic education differences, but look at all youths, whether it's from the village, from the urban areas, the poor, the rich. Put your voices together in solidarity, because when you unite as one voice, you'll be able to achieve that what you want. You'll be able to demand for economic, freedoms, for economic emancipation, for equality, for that national cake to be shared equally. For me, I think those are the thoughts that I would like to share with the young women and young men and youths generally, as we